welcome to Bonita's Kitchen and thank you for joining us. What I'm going to be making for you today is bread and butter pickles. Bread and butter pickles are made up of small cucumbers and onions, white onions, and a melody of delicious spices, which is salt, pepper, and celery seed, and I will tell you more as we go. And then I'm going to tell you a little bit why it's called bread and butter pickles. Bread and butter pickles got no bread in it and it got no butter in it. And of course, those of you that have made it before, you're probably laughing now and saying, silly you, it's only cucumber and onion. But years ago, back in the day when people couldn't afford a whole lot of things for their family, bread and butter pickles pretty much was in every household. They made batches of it and bottled it and kept it in storage all winter long. And of course, it was used to make sandwiches for them and their kids for lunches and dinners. And they'll have homemade bread, homemade white bread, they'll have a bit of butter on it, and then they'll scoop up a nice helping of the bread and butter pickles and put onto it to make a sandwich. This is a traditional Newfoundland pickle that we would make, but it's also a viewer's request that we had from one of our viewers a few months ago, and again we've been trying to get to all of our suggestions and viewers' requests. So what we'll do now is get started on making these delicious bread and butter pickles. Okay, so we will be having 8 cups of chopped onions in this batch of bread and butter pickles, and 8 cups of chopped cucumbers, and it's the small cucumbers, not the large ones. So what I'm going to do, I already cut the onions up in advance. I'm going to cut up 8 cups of the cucumbers, and then I'll tell you what's next. So pretty much what I'm doing here now is just cutting these small cucumbers into very thin slices. You don't want it too thick, and you know, you can see it is very thin. We will be doing about 8 cups of this. You could do a little bit more, but it's 8 cups of onions, 8 cups of cucumber. And then after, when I put it into the boiler, we're going to be putting some ice over the top. We're not going to be using ice water, but I'll explain all of that to you as we go along. And the reason for adding ice over the top of the pickles and or the cucumbers and the onions is because it just helps it wilt it down just a little bit before the cooking stage. So that'll be about 2 to 3 hours that you would have that in your boiler. If you see it start to melt, you can always put some more ice over it. But that's just basically what that is. It's just to wilt it down just a little bit, because it's only about 10-15 minutes of cooking time on this meal. Okay, so I'm almost finished cutting up the pickles. Onions I did in advance, and my husband wanted me to tell you that I did it because I spent the whole time crying. I cannot cut up onions. I've tried the water, I've tried the spoon in my mouth, and nothing works. So hopefully maybe somebody else can give me more pointers on that. You can let us know. So that's 8 cups of cucumbers and 8 cups of chopped onions. So what I'm going to do now is show you the next stage, and we'll get started. So now I'm going to backtrack just a little tiny bit, because I want for you to get your mason jars ready, because this is important that you sterilize your mason jars before you even start doing this, because you want to always bottle, as also canning, when it's hot. You don't want to wait until it cools down, put it in, and then bring it up to temperature again. So have a canning boiler, put probably 6 or 8 mason jars. This is 8 cups of each one of this. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have 8 cups of pickles. Maybe you'll only have 6 jars, but we'll see as we go. So get those mason jars sterilized. You can go in on Bonita's Kitchen, and I do have tutorial there on that, and I will provide it with this video as well. So we're going to put the onions and the cucumbers down into the boiler and top it with ice. Okay, so I'm going to be tossing the baby cucumber that's chopped in very thin slices, and then I'm going to be putting in the white onion that's cut as well in somewhat thin slices, as thin as you can get anyway, or as thin as you would like to have them. And we're going to be putting 2 tablespoonfuls of salt, sea salt, over that, and we're going to toss this around. You want it so as the salt is getting evenly in each one of our ingredients. So we're going to put about, depending on how much you're going to be making, we're going to cover the top. This is noisy. We're going to cover the top of our cucumber and onion with about 4 to 5 cups of ice. So after you've added the last step, which is ice, you will put your lid back on, put it to the side on the counter, on the stove, it doesn't matter. You're going to leave it there anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. Just forget about it. Go grocery shopping, or you can even, go out shoveling, because we've had lots of snow here in Newfoundland. When that is complete, what we'll do, I'll show you the next stages then, because what we're going to be making then is a delicious mustard sauce. And then we're going to combine all of this plus the water from the ice into all of that mixture. We'll stir it around and bring it again to a nice boiling point. This is a delicious sweet and tangy pickle, and you're going to love it. So meet me back here in a couple of hours, couple to 3 hours, and we'll show you what's next. Welcome back to Bonita's Kitchen. Now our onions and our cucumbers have been sitting there for 3 hours, and if it's a little bit more, don't you worry about it. It's not a big deal. So what I'm going to do now is drain off all the water and any ice that's there. Just put it into the sink, and then what we're going to do is start our delicious sauce that goes over this to make it, bring it all together to be bread and butter pickles. Okay, I'm going to do this draining now. Okay, so I got mine drained off, and I put into a strainer any extra water that's there. It'll strain off. So what we'll do now is start making our sauce, and then we're going to mix it all together. But I will tell you the ingredients and how much as I put it into my boiler. Okay, we're going to be using 2 cups of white pure vinegar. We're going to be using 2 tablespoonfuls of mustard. Now I'm going to eyeball this because it's hard to get the mustard out when you put it in there. We're going to be using a teaspoonful of celery seed. We're going to be using 1 tablespoonful of mustard seed. We're going to be using 1 teaspoonful of turmeric and a half a teaspoonful of white pepper. And we're going to be using 1.5 cups of white sugar. Okay, so you're going to stir that around and let it start to dissolve. I'm going to be using in a cotton cloth 2 or 3 pieces of bay leaves and some spice, pickling spice, and I'm going to just tie that around. If you've got a cheesecloth, use a cheesecloth or a little cotton pouch. Or you can even use a tea steeper, a little small tea steeper that you would get. Just tie it around, and I'm going to put it directly into the pot because I want for that pickling spice to start to put off that flavor. Keep all of this going like this until you start to see a boil. When it starts to boil, we're going to be leaving it there for 10 minutes. I'm going to also put my lid on. So again, after you've put everything into your boiler and it starts to boil, then that's when you'll clock in 10 minutes, letting this come to a nice boil. Then after, what we'll do, we'll add in our cucumbers and our onions. But while we're waiting for all that to happen, put your boiler on, your canning boiler on to hot up so as you can sterilize your jars for this. So it's all done at one time and then you don't have to wait for it. Okay, meet me back here in a couple of seconds and I'll show you what this looks like. Okay, as you can see, my juice is starting to boil. So right now I'm going to start the timer for 10 minutes and let that boil there, absorbing all of those flavors and the pickling spice. And then in 10 minutes I'll show you what's next. Okay, so my pickle sauce is ready to go. I'm going to take out now the pickling spice because we don't need to leave that in there anymore. It's just while it was boiling. Just so take it out, remove it, give it a little stir. Now what I'm going to do is take all of our cucumbers and onions that we rested a little while ago with some ice on it for 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours, and then drained. So now we're going to put that right into the pot. Okay, so I'm going to transfer this now in stages. I'm going to take some off with my ends because I don't want to just pour it all in to splash it up over. But pretty much all you're going to do now is transfer all of the onions and the cucumbers into the pot. Let's see if I can dump it there now. Alrighty, this looks good. Looks like that. Okay, so basically what you're doing now, you're putting the vegetables back into your pickling sauce that you made, and it's nice and sweet and zippy, like it's got a nice tangy taste. Then stir this around. You're not leaving this on there for 10 minutes. You're only leaving it on until you see the juice start to boil again. You'll stir it around and then we're going to take it off the heat. But I'm going to cover it to get that boiling, to get that starting to cook again. Okay, so as you can see, the pot is started to boil again. So at this point now, we're going to take it off the heat because we don't want for this to wilt down and cook to a wilting stage. We just want it to be nice and, well, a little crispy. Okay, so I'm going to take it off now and we're going to start bottling. So pretty much what we're going to be doing now is bottling our bread and butter pickles. I had pre-sterilized our bottles and I got the boiler going for putting the bottles back into to finish off that process. I will include in this video a recipe for that as well, but I will show you as we go. So pretty much what we're doing here now is just filling the bottles like this. So pretty much your bottles is sterilized. Now you're going to be putting in nice helpings of your bread and butter pickles, and then after topping it with juice, leaving a ½ inch. Okay, so after you filled it ½ inch from the top, now you're going to start bottling your bread and butter pickles. So put it on nice and tight, continue on with each one of it, each one of your jars I should say, and then put it into a water bath. I'm just going to get another lid here and then show you the water bath method. Okay, so take your lid off your boiler. Be careful you don't burn yourself. Take your bottles and lightly put them down in your canner, having a grate at the bottom so it's not totally touching the bottom. Put it there and then put your cover on and boil it for about 10 minutes. Okay, so our bottles are in there now sterilizing. I wanted to show you what these delicious bread and butter pickles look like, and I got a nice slice of homemade bread with butter on it to demonstrate what it looks like when it's on your bread. Okay, so just a little bit of butter, or a lot of butter, whichever, and then you're going to scoop off a nice helping of your bread and butter pickles. And this is the way they would make a sandwich years ago, and this will be as good as a feast for anybody. And as you can see how delicious that looks. Now I'm going to have a little taste. These pickles taste delicious, by the way. I'm after tasting a couple of times. So delicious. You got the tangy, sweet, and of course you shouldn't talk with your mouth full, and the bread. Delicious. I'm going to check on my pot now, take out those bottles, show you what that looks like, explain it. Let's get at it. Okay, so I'm going to take the lid off. And what I'm going to do now is remove those bottles from the canning boiler, and that's 10 minutes in there sterilizing. So this is how easy it is to make your own bread and butter pickles. I know it's a process. I know you got to cut up the vegetables and put it into the boiler to rest for 3 hours, make the sauce, do the canning, but it will be well worth it. As you can see, with the homemade bread, and that's as well on Bonita's Kitchen. So this is as good as it gets. So thank you for joining us once again today for bread and butter pickles on Bonita's Kitchen. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Up at the top right hand corner, just hit the link and it'll prompt you to what you need to do. Visit us as well on our webpage, www.bonitaskitchen.com, our Facebook page, and you can send us a tweet on Twitter. Hi, I'm Bonita from Bonita's Kitchen. Thank you for joining us. We are going to make a delicious batch of bed and breakfast.
That's good.
Welcome back to Bonita's Kitchen. Our pickles. It's not pickles. Thank you for joining us once again here on Bonita's Kitchen. From our kitchen to yours. You have a wonderful day.